As though all of Black culture is ghetto subculture. I'm not the only Black American who takes issue with it.
Take some form of accountability for what you're doing. Let's stop normalizing this kind of behavior. Hi guys, it's the Island Girl and I'm back with another one for you today. And today I'm checking out this video that came across my feed, and it is Black America Culture is Dying. Ghetto Blacks are to blame. Alright? So we're going to get right into this. Let's talk about it. I know a lot of people are going to come for me, as always, when I touch stuff like this, including with Thomas Sowell, but we have to talk about it, don't it? So, if you're new to my channel, it's the first time here, come on in, right back, put a smile on your face and enjoy. To all my regular schmegglers, day one, sweetie pies, sweetie poos, come on in, right back, put a smile on your face and enjoy. Let's get into this. Here we go now. So I'm getting this from Zarria Simmons. Go over and show her some love. This is where I'm getting it. If you want to watch this video undisturbed, the link will be in the description below. There it goes.
Here is my little 2 cents that nobody asked for. I am sick of seeing Black Americans in the media, on social media, in the news, doing crime, walking around next to naked, the women, the men perpetuating gang violence, substance abuse. The absolute worst of our community is oversaturating the media, even though they make up a small percentage of all of Black Americans. The decay of our morality within Black communities has been slowly declining over the past 20 years, and no one is talking about it, no one is saying anything about it or trying to address it. And if you do, you are often told that you're policing Black bodies. If you say Black women, stop getting on the internet and in the media, twerking, walking around with little clothes on. People tell you that you're policing bodies, policing Black bodies, or it's respectability politics. If you are.
She is spot on. And it's messed up that this is how our generation think. Like she said, it is a small part, very small part of our Black community that behaves this way. And I don't understand why people think it is okay and it's acceptable. And when you do say something, it's like, oh no, you're a Uncle Tom, you're a goon, you understand? You're behaving like you're white, like this kind of behavior should be okay. Let's continue.
If you are Black and you speak your piece on what we're seeing in the media, if you don't like seeing the low morality that is often portrayed about the Black community in the media, from the trap music to the Black women twerking in music videos and all over social media, the Sukihanas and the Sexy Reds of the world. If you are Black and you take issue with it and you talk about it, you are usually called bourgeois, sedity, uppity, it's respectability politics, you're policing Black bodies and the like. And it's like, no, I'm Black too. And as such, this being my ethnic culture as well, I have a right to have something to say about what I'm seeing going on.
She's hitting all the nails on the head. I remember a video the other day with a young lady talking about a 5-year-old that wanted to play her as, I think it was a Sexy Red song. And she was like, we ain't doing this. And when she reported to the parent are getting mad. And I'm like, so that's where the problem lies, because these babies are innocent, you understand? And we're the ones molding them and teaching them, you know, to become good citizens or good persons in society, teaching them, you know, good morals and all of that. But no, a lot of these, well, it's not a lot. A small population of Black think that being on the media, twerking, you understand, listening to all this ratchet music, it's okay. And it's okay to teach their kids this. I don't get where their mindset is at, but that ain't it.
Your average Black American is a middle-class, working-class, blue-collar Jane and Joe.
Yep.
The ghetto subculture, Black ghetto subculture that we see often portrayed in over inundated and oversaturating the media. Those Black Americans make up a tiny, tiny percentage of Black Americans as a whole. But somehow they're in the media, overcompensating in the media, oversaturating the media. I know I don't just speak for myself when I say that I'm sick of seeing it, that it's gross, that it is destroying what Black culture actually is. It's co-opting Black culture as a whole and making it seem as though all of Black culture is ghetto subculture. I'm not the only Black American who takes issue with it. Because like I said, majority of Black America is middle class, not in the ghettos, not out here perpetuating gang violence, promiscuity, and everything else. And I don't care if you claim it's respectability politics. I guess so. So be it. Because this is gross. It's getting really gross out here how blatantly disrespectful and low class we're acting on social media and in the media, on the internet, on TV. And you can claim that this is someone else's set of moral standards, but no, it isn't.
Another one.
It isn't. Look at Black America in the 50s, in the 60s. Our moral standards back then, drastically different from what we have today, or what we're
Man, I love the comparison that she's making right here. 50s, 60s, two parents household, dress a certain way, speak a certain way. You understand me? Compare to now. It's ridiculous, and what we accept now, and you know, the sad part of it is that not all ghetto people behave that way. When you look at it, not all ghetto people, because you have people in the ghetto who respects themselves, who does not listen to these trap music, who does not gloat with all these nasty rap, you understand, violent songs. There are a lot of people who do not behave that way. But then, again, like she said, when you look on TV, who is representing the Black culture? They're ratchet, they're loud, they have no clothes on, they are just a minute amount of people, and this is what is used to judge the regular Black population, which is so wrong. I know I keep repeating myself, but she is so spot on. And like I said, when you speak about this stuff, okay, you're not, it's like, oh, you're not supposed to talk about it. Oh, this is how I feel. Oh, this is my body. Oh, this is what I think. Oh, don't push your morals, your standard onto us. Let us do what, everybody have a choice. Let us do what we want to do. And this Black community is deteriorating from this, because it's a vast difference from the 60s to now. And if people would just step back and look back in the 60s to now, they will be saying, okay, you know what? There's a page that I can take out of their book of what was taking place then and implementing it now. But no, we ain't gonna have that. Everybody's telling you though, it's all about me, what I think, and you can't tell me what to do.
We're convincing ourselves is a moral standard today. Every racial group on the face of the planet has their own ghetto subculture within their respective racial and ethnic groups. This is the case for everybody, everywhere. White people, Asian people, Mexican people, you name it. The difference is that those racial groups and those ethnic groups do not allow their ghetto subculture to co-opt the entire culture as a whole and to represent the entire culture as a whole. They don't allow it. Everybody else within that respective ethnic group or cultural group or racial group has a right to say how they want to see themselves represented in the media, what they want to see and what they don't want to see, who gets to speak for them and who does not. Except for when you're a Black American and you have something to say about the way that you see Black Americans being portrayed in the media and you have a critique for your peers. You can't do it because it's respectability politics if you attempt to do it. Or you're judging your peers by a set of moral standards that somebody else created, which is a farce. From the Reconstruction era down through the 60s, Black Americans had their own set of moral standards and social protocols that we adhered to. Ask your grannies, ask your great-grannies, they'll tell you. I have had just about enough of seeing Black culture being drugged through the muck by other Black Americans who are perverting it and turning Black culture, something that is beautiful, into something perverse. showing their ass on the internet all the time. The men are constantly rapping and talking about gang violence. Our children are uneducated and stupid. We've created a cultural standard of promiscuity and single motherhood. And when a Black American goes to critique and judge our peers, our fellow Black Americans, and critique the condition of our neighborhoods today, they're shut down. That's respectability politics. You're policing Black Americans. If that's what it is, so be it. So be it. It needs to be said. And in order for us to attempt to escape accountability or responsibility,
it is so sad. And everything that she said is true. When you stop to say anything, you're policing. You're feeling as if you're better than. But that is not the case. Let's not get into how much our kids are uneducated. That's a topic in itself, and it is so sad. It is ridiculously sad. You understand? And here we go again. You don't even highlight the ones that are progressing. It's not shown. We don't want to see that. It's not really important. The world that we live in, like you said, on social media, these women naked. And this is what our young people are looking at and thinking it's okay. These are what our youths are listening to. These nasty, violent rap songs and things that this is the life. This money throwing and, oh, this is the way to go. This is how to gain all this. And people will tell you, don't say anything about it. It's not your place. Don't push your sets of rules, morals, or standards that you have. Don't push it on us. We don't want it, because guess what? You are brainwashed in thinking that's how you should act. It's sad. That's where we are. That's where the Black community is. Because I'm not for it. I'm sorry. And I don't care if you guys come for me. That's all on you. You can't change how I think and how I feel. And I'm so happy that this young lady right here is saying this, is bringing this forward. Because guess what? She's Black, I'm Black. And we should all have a say-so. I really do think we should all have a say-so and not be fearful of saying what's exactly on our mind, and that we do not appreciate the small amount of Black people that are on the internet, on the media, trying to represent a beautiful culture. Pretty much.
So be it. It needs to be said. And in order for us to attempt to escape accountability or responsibility on our own part, we claim that the conditions that we see in Black communities is being caused by somebody else. It's not our own fault. It's white people and it's structural racism or something or another. It's everybody else's fault except for our own. Give me a break. It's pitiful. It's pitiful that we refuse to take accountability for the things that we see going on in our communities. And sure, we can acknowledge that structural racism and the history of slavery in this country and discrimination and Jim Crow and Black codes and all of that has played a part in the conditions and some of the conditions that we see in Black communities. But we also have to be responsible for the ways in which Black Americans create their own conditions and contribute to the degenerative effects that we see going on in our communities. Black Americans who don't want to hear that immediately run to innocence. They rush to innocence. They claim that it's respectability politics to call out these issues in our community. They claim that it's policing Black bodies to call out the low morality and the moral decay in our community. Call it whatever you want. You're not going to get me to shut up about it. I'm Black. This is my culture too. I have a right to talk about and critique what is happening in my culture and have something to say about it. That's all.
Man, that was beautifully said by Zarria Simmons. Beautifully put. And she is right. And she's hit all the nail on the right head. Pretty much. Because it is sad when the Black community, like I said, I keep repeating myself, think that this way. Well, the minor part that behaves this way and does not want to take accountability for behaving the way that they do and keep pointing the finger to the left and to the right and not back at themselves to say, you know what? I guess, yeah, we've had this. We've had the race. We've had the, you understand me? The slavery. We've had, yeah, but we need to take some accountability for what's going on now because we're the one that is doing this. So I'm 100% on with what she said. It is sad. It is morally wrong. And I just think everybody need to wake up. Who behaves this way need to wake up. Because they represent a small portion of the black community. Period, point blank. Because not a majority of black people don't behave that way. So, I did watch a video with Thomas Sowell on black culture. If you guys haven't seen that one, I'll link it in this video or in the description below so you guys can check it out. Yeah. So, you can't be pointing your finger to the white man or to the Indian or to the Chinese or to the Japanese or to... Point it at yourself. Take some form of accountability for what you're doing. Let's stop normalizing this kind of behavior. Let's weed it out. Yeah, get rid of it. Because this ain't it. The younger generation, yeah. It's your island girl and I'm running out of here. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Love you guys and I'll see you guys in another one. So don't forget to do what? Wrap back, relax, and continue to enjoy your lives. Bye.